Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Screeny. Reality television dating shows have proven to be exceptionally popular in recent years. Series such as 90 Day Fiance have been in production since before 2014 and are still ongoing to this day. 90 Day Fiance is a bit unique though, as it follows couples who are granted a special K-1 visa, a type of visa that is given exclusively to foreign fiancés who are engaged to be married to an American citizen. This allows the individuals 90 days to decide whether or not they want to be married. But as you can expect, some of these relationships don't work out as planned.
Those things are what makes a person have the devil.
Let me finish.
You finish by going in there and getting your packed.
From ghosting their partner to facing jail time, here are 90 Day Fiancé relationships that failed miserably. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos about your favorite movies and TV shows. Number 8. Chelsea Macek and Yamir Castillo. Chelsea Macek and Yamir Castillo appeared on the show sometime around 2015. The two got together while Chelsea was volunteering in Nicaragua. Yamir was a member of a somewhat popular band there and eventually moved to the USA on a K-1 visa with Chelsea. They became stars of the show and married within just 90 days. Throughout their time on the show, Chelsea was seen repeatedly questioning Yamir if he was interested in marrying her, or if he simply wanted to move to America to work on his career. We were all deeply concerned that their engagement may have been called off after several particularly concerning arguments that were quite uncomfortable to watch. However, Yamir assured Chelsea that he was truly in love with her, though this love didn't last. After being married for just 2 years, the couple filed for divorce in 2017. Since their separation, Chelsea has found love in a man by the name of Aaron. They share a social media account and upload photos of all their adventures together. Number 7. Danielle Mullins and Mohamed Jbali. Danielle Mullins and Mohamed Jbali, a rather popular couple from the show. Their relationship took the brunt of many online jokes and memes, and has since lived down in infamy. After their appearance and ultimate downfall on the show, many fans began to wonder if Mohamed would be deported.
She was screaming in front of her teenagers, "I want my sex tonight. If you don't give me my sex tonight, I will get you deported."
The two had entered a turbulent relationship, with Mohamed eventually asking a judge for an annulment of their marriage. If this annulment would have been granted, it is widely assumed that Mohamed would have been asked to leave the US. However, the judge refused to grant the annulment and instead issued Mohamed a certificate of divorce. The couple, of course, are no longer together, and many fans began to insist that Mohamed was only with Danielle to leave his country. And if this were the case, is anyone surprised?
You used me! I am going to guarantee I will get your deported because you're a user!
Nowadays, Mohamed is looking quite snazzy and has cleaned himself up. He now has an Instagram page with over 100,000 followers where he posts updates of his life. He appears to be happily single and is living his best life without Danielle. Number 6. Jason Hitch and CASSIA TAVARES. Jason Hitch and CASSIA TAVARES were 39 and 24 years old respectively. Several years ago, the two appeared on 90 Day Fiance, with most fans despising Jason. He was seen as rude and a bit of a know-it-all. His smug expressions were enough to turn many of us off to the idea of him. CASSIA was coming to America from Brazil, and the two continued through their engagement and were eventually married. However, after less than 2 years of marriage, Jason filed for divorce against CASSIA. This decision came as a bit of a shock, as I'm sure many expected CASSIA to be the one divorcing Jason. But regardless, Jason stated, "A successful relationship is communication, physical attraction, and doing whatever it takes. Right now, it's time to go in different directions. I think we'll remain friends. She knows I have her best interests at heart." This was just like Jason, to assume that he knows exactly what is in CASSIA's best interest. But I can't say I necessarily feel bad for CASSIA. She seems to have dodged a bullet on this one. Number 5. Molly Hopkins and Luis Mendez. Molly Hopkins met Luis Mendez while on vacation, and the two fell madly in love with one another. They began a romantic relationship almost immediately, and Lewis quickly found himself in a position to be able to move to the US to marry Molly. They were soon invited to take part in 90 Day Fiance and agreed. Throughout the series, the two had several falling outs, but not to the same extent as other characters in the series. Molly is a mother of 2 young daughters, and this proved to be a repeated issue for Lewis, who was very obviously not interested in being a stepfather to her children. After their marriage, they began to plan a wedding. However, the wedding was ultimately canceled, and the two filed for divorce after just a few months of marriage. Lewis has since moved away to live with his brother. He has a rather sizable Instagram following and posts about his day-to-day life quite regularly. Molly has now gone on to lose a ton of weight and has been looking incredible lately. She too has an Instagram account and appears to be doing quite well for herself. Number 4. Jonathan Rivera and Fernanda Flores. Jonathan Rivera and Fernanda Flores appeared on the show a couple of years ago and seemed to be a solid couple. Yes, they had their issues, but they were certainly one of the more promising couples to have appeared on the show. However, in early 2019, news broke that the two had randomly split up. Neither of them commented about the issues on social media until Jonathan broke his silence and posted, stating that they hadn't even spoken to one another since December of 2018. He stated, "My feelings for Fernanda were real, and Fernanda's feelings for me were real. She is not a gold digger. She didn't come here for a green card." This gave viewers clarity. However, their split up was still out of the blue. As most of the participants do, Jonathan has since gone on to be somewhat of a social media sensation, gathering over 275,000 online followers. The exact reason behind their breakup is a bit of a mystery, but let's hope the two eventually find what they're looking for. Number 3. Ashley Martson and Jay Smith. This is a couple who have been very open about their divorce. Following their appearance on 90 Day Fiance, many of us were rooting for the stars to remain together after their battle on the series, though that simply didn't pan out for them. According to several sources, the cause behind their breakup was mostly because of their age difference. However, it has also been revealed that there was an extramarital affair involved as well. Ashley filed for divorce in April of 2019.
I have a life, I have a home, I have a car, I have kids. I'm not willing to risk any of that for someone that doesn't even respect me.
Ashley has been extremely bitter about the breakup and posted on social media, "It's all fun and games until you get deported. Have fun at the club with my money and my car that you're driving without a license." From this statement, it's pretty clear who Ashley believes is at fault for the divorce. We can't point fingers until the divorce is finalized, but it seems like Jay has likely goofed up on this one. Number 2. Colt Johnson and Larissa dos Santos Lima. Colt Johnson and Larissa dos Santos Lima were a couple who seemed like a difficult match from the start. Larissa, according to Colt, has a difficult time understanding the finances of a modern American family. Larissa was under the impression that everyone in America was a millionaire and that she expected far more than he could ever provide for her. The two were secretly married after their appearance on the show, but they eventually filed for divorce just a few months afterward. According to online records, Colt's mother paid for their divorce filing. Their marriage has since been legally terminated, and the two have gone their separate ways. Number 1. Jorge Nava and Anfisa Arkhipchenko. I'm sure you all know of this couple. Jorge and Anfisa are an interesting couple to say the least. Following their appearance on the show, the two dramatically fell apart after Jorge was unexpectedly sentenced to prison. By all accounts, they appear to still be together. However, that's certainly difficult when your husband is behind bars. In 2018, Jorge was allegedly arrested after he was caught attempting to sell 293 pounds of illegal substances on the black market. Jorge was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison after his lawyer helped him lower the sentence dramatically. The two are doing their best to make things work out, but Jorge is expected to remain in prison until sometime in 2020. I mean, come on! Before entering the show, Jorge was a rich businessman, and after marrying Anfisa, he went broke and is now in jail. Seems like this relationship didn't work out the way he planned. Let's just hope when he gets out, he gets things back on track. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on your favorite TV shows and tap one of the 2 videos on screen for another amazing video.